Welcome back to the channel. Look at the crazy stuff that a lot of individuals do just to survive and get things their way.
We're trying to help you out, okay?
I did not steal nothing.
Stop, or you're gonna go for resistance.
For what? Why are you trying to take me to jail?
On July.
Thanks who? Right what?
You're crying in the bathroom, now you're
Right what? Right what?
Stop.
I don't give a f. You threatened me, you piece of shit. Can I f put my shoe on, you piece of shit? You guys fucking garbage. You guys fucking piece of shit. I can't breathe. Open the window. Please stop. I'll pay you. Whatever it takes. We're gonna run, man.
As you can see, a lot of individuals just do whatever they have to do just to get by. But hear the crazy story about the pastor. Hear what he did. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So here we have another crazy story. The pastor decided that he wanted to do things his way. A lot of individuals like to do things their way. But here's a story of the pastor who went out of his way to basically live the lifestyle that he wanted to live. The lifestyle of a superstar. Drive around the fanciest cars, wearing the best suits.
All right, so what is this residential center?
Oh, this is a place that the ministry owns. Well, not own. We're in the process of buying that. Yeah, we don't own it yet.
So are you renting to buy, or are you?
Yeah, we're leasing to buy.
So here we have a pastor who decided that he wants to lease to buy a mega mansion.
You have that as an asset of $2,844,500. So do you own it?
I just answered that, didn't I? I said we didn't own it.
Okay,
We're
but
leasing
where
to buy
does
it.
the? I'm sorry.
We're leasing to buy it. Did you? I thought we just said that.
All right, but
Yeah.
you have listed it as an.
Did you not hear what I just said? Do I need to repeat myself again?
Asset worth $2,844,000.
Oh, that should be more of a liability.
All right, so where does the number $2,844,000 come from on your
That's the
asset and liability?
That's, I guess, the appraisal value of the home or the residential center. Yeah.
Is it a home?
No, it's a residential center. We use it.
All right, so.
My plan was to have the best residential center in the whole entire world.
You're saying it's not something you own, but you have it listed as an asset of $2.8 million.
That's probably a mistake. Like I say, it probably should be a liability.
Okay, and what goes on at the residential center?
It is really it's a gathering place for our ministry where I bring in different leaders and also the staff that we have as a place of maybe resort and teaching and training.
Basically, I like to live comfortable. Why not?
Yeah, teaching, a resort where we teach and train.
On November 29th, 2013, JMMI paid over $6,000 to Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
Believe it or not, I really want to spend more than that, but for some reason, I just spent $6,000. I really want to spend.
What would that be for?
Well, this is for clothes concerning my TV ministry as well.
Oh, you have to wear Louis Vuitton?
Oh, it don't matter what name it is. The point is clothing are allocated
Well, in case you didn't know, I'm a pastor, so I have to wear fancy clothes. That's what comes along with being a pastor.
To us for ministry purposes as well.
What do you mean they're allocated to you?
You know, in a media ministry.
In a what?
Media ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, or on the road, when I'm always traveling and using my clothes, I'm sweating through them. So I'm needing new clothes also for television ministry through the years. So
I gotta stay fly.
So you use ministry money to buy your wardrobe.
outfit.
Your
It's allocated more towards ministry apparel.
Does that go into what your income is?
I'm sorry. I don't
Do you
understand.
show that in your income that you got Louis Vuitton clothing?
No, that's not. That
That doesn't show.
because it don't go there.
Well, I have Gucci also and a couple other name brands, believe it or not.
Don't go there. I don't know
No.
what that means.
It don't belong there. That's out of place.
What's out of place?
You don't get taxed on things like that. That's for ministry business purpose. So it's not.
Louis Vuitton.
Well, you can call whatever you want.
So June 2014, you spent $3,500 by JMMI to Versace in the Bahamas.
Like I told you before, I could have actually spent even more than that. But I said, you know what, I'm not gonna.
Yes?
I'm sure that's right. If it shows there.
And that was for clothing for you?
Yes, probably. Yes, most likely.
So you don't see that there's any problem when you're ministering to the poor, the sick, the needy, to be appearing in Louis Vuitton and Versace?
Well, that ain't something I purchase all the time.
Well, first of all, those are the type of clothes that I feel comfortable in, and those are the clothes that normally fits me the right way for some reason.
No, looks like you did several
No.
times in...
I mean, I'm a very frugal person when it comes to this. I go to the right places to get a lot of suits, and if I get some from those places, you don't see that.
I don't see Macy's.
No, you don't see that, because Macy's don't have the kind of suits that I wear.
You said what? You said what? Macy's? Is this a joke?
But what I'm saying is, this Louis Vuitton things, you don't see that in our charges all the time.
2013 and 14, JMMI spent over $30,000 in your clothes. Does that sound about right?
What year was that?
13 and 14?
Oh God, yes, because I was traveling so much, yes, and sweating through all my clothes. Exactly. That probably wasn't enough, because just have so.
But they have to be top of the line expensive ones.
Wait a minute. I told you before, I don't even believe that was enough. Believe it or not.
Oh, they're not top of the line clothes.
Louis
actually.
Vuitton's not top of the line?
Those not where I get my suits from.
Well, you got something from them spent thousands and thousands.
Well, the belts are more lasting, so that's good.
Come on, you're buying belts for $5,000?
No, I mean
Okay.
multiple belts, not.
August 2014, you went.
Wait a minute. Keep in mind, I have more than one belt. I have some for 5,000. A few maybe 2,000 or 3,000.
To the Gucci store in Troy and purchased something?
Yeah,
What
like
would
I
that
say,
be?
it probably was a belt or maybe shoes. I don't
Belt
know.
or shoes?
But I don't usually buy my suits from these very expensive places. I just get the things that I invest in will last longer, like such as belts.
So you got to go
Or
to
shoes.
Gucci or places like that.
Well,
I just want to let you know what's going on. I rather quality over quantity. I need to get the best quality.
no, I buy those things from there because they have a better TV appearance for the belt.
For
and
asking for money
shoe.
from the poor?
No, it's
You paid $1,000 to Mansour Clothing in New York. And then another 715. Whose clothing was that for?
Where's that now? I don't understand.
August 1st, October 28th. Total of over $1,700 to Monsieur Clothing in New York.
I'm not.
I have to admit, that was it. I thought I spent a lot more than
I
that.
don't know about that.
All right, you testified at your last deposition that JMMI owns 3 vehicles, a BMW, a Mercedes, and a Bentley.
Yes.
Have you driven those cars?
Yes.
And I have to admit, they're pretty smooth. They're pretty smooth, believe it or not. I'm not certain which one I like, out of the 3, but
Is Michelle?
No. We usually have a driver.
The 3 cars that we've talked about, in whose name are the titles?
Then
You said what? My wife driving? No. No, I have a chauffeur for her. No. Don't ever say my wife drives again. I'll
the
make sure you get the
ministry
chauffeur
name.
go.
They're all in JMMI.
I think everything except the Bentley.
Whose name is the Bentley in?
It's in DeWin McDill.
I have a question, just from a, you minister the poor and the sick and all that. Isn't it a little offensive to be driving around in a Bentley and a Mercedes to people that really, are impoverished and sick and ill and AIDS and drug rehab?
First of all, I need to give these individuals hope. They need to see that someone could do it.
Isn't it a little offensive
Might as well
to
be me.
sort of being show-placing what you have?
Well, dear one, I don't show place to people, and I'm not in
Bentley.
that car. You don't see me driving around in that car every day. I don't do that.
But it's in
You
the
know.
ministry. Everybody
No.
in the ministry sees you.
Pause that. My Bentley is only for Saturdays, and that's it. Maybe on a Tuesday, but mainly Saturdays. Don't confuse the days, okay?
You said you drive it.
I haven't before. You just asked me have I drove it, but it ain't something I drive every day or even every year. I don't do that. I have drivers who pick up my guests, my high-profile guests. No.
But do you see my point that people that are suffering and giving you whatever their last dime is and in donations and drug habits, to have them see you drive around your high-profile guests in a Bentley or Mercedes might be offensive and hurtful even?
Actually, I never thought about that.
It would be offensive if they didn't know my life, but they know my life. It would be offensive to someone like you who's trying to make it bad, but,
So it's
because your
important you have a
attitude,
Bentley.
it ain't really important. That don't make me.
Then you also have a Land Rover that you lease.
Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Yes.
I'm kind of getting a little aggravated right now. There's no way that I would drive around in a Land Rover. There's no way I'll do that. I have a Range Rover.
Not a Land Rover, it's a Range Rover.
Which is the better one? I don't even know.
I don't know. They're just cars, that's all.
All right, then there's a series of documents that total almost 50.
The nerve of her saying the difference. She knows that the Range Rover is top of the line. But they're just cars, though.
$50,000 to Limo Land in 2013 and 14. You have to answer yes.
Yes.
Okay, what was that for?
That was to cut the Mercedes into a limo.
It was to cut the Mercedes.
In case you don't understand what I'm saying, I want to stretch it out. I want to have a stretch
Into a limo.
Mercedes Benz. Yeah.
And who needs that?
No, that's for guests.
It's for guests. And for you,
It's mostly
when
for
you're
guests.
entertaining guests?
Yes.
When you're entertaining.
Well, I'm not. When we have guests come in, high-profile people, we
You
we
have to
treat
have a
them
limo.
that way. Don't have to have a limo, but
In a
We-
Mercedes limo.
we treat them.
You treat them?
I said that we have hospitality. Maybe that's a better word.
I really want to stretch more than one of them, but I need to stretch it.
Okay, then.
And this is not the first one the ministry has had. We
Oh,
had
not the
another
first.
Mercedes limousine. Yes, right. So
So you paid Limo Land almost $50,000 total.
almost 50,000
And that was
To cut
for what? To make a limo.
to cut the Mercedes into a limo.
And
And
you
it
think that
became-
was a good use of the money that people donated to you in JMMI?
Well, I mean, the banks certainly have looked at that on our books as good because it has an appraisal value of almost 200K, a little over 150,000.
So, but you got this
Well, let's not talk about money right now. Let's
from
talk about
donations, and you decided to use it to make a limo.
We really invested really good. The
No,
banks
I'm
really
just
think
asking
that.
if that's what you did.
No, not the way you're saying it. It's you're fortifying, forging.
I'm forging?
With your mouth,
Then
yeah.
just the question is,
Okay.
did you use the money for the purpose?
No.
The answer is yes.
So,
In June of 2013, there's over $6,000 worth of charges for the Disney Resort Hotel in Anaheim, California. Do you remember that?
I just want to let you know that number right there was a little low. It should have been a lot more than that.
yes.
And did you go?
Yes, I was there.
Does JMMI pay any of your auto expenses?
Yes.
And how much?
Auto expenses, I wouldn't know exactly how much.
You don't know how much you get?
No.
Keep in mind that the money just comes in and goes out.
Who
The
would
board
know?
takes care of that.
Who's the board?
You can ask Michelle. She's another person to refer to.
What about your housing? Does JMMI pay any of that?
Yes.
You get a housing allowance?
Yes.
And how much is that?
I'm not sure.
And do you report these allowances as compensation on your tax return?
Honestly, I don't know how all that work. I have
Honestly, a lot of times I'm busy. I let Michelle take care of it or someone else. But
other people who do that, so you can refer to Michelle on that.
Michelle does your taxes?
No, I have other people do it, but she's over a lot of that, the financial aspect.
When you say it's up to the board, now the board includes Michelle,
Yes.
you,
Yes.
and who else?
I'm not sure. You can ask Michelle.
You don't know who's on the board?
Totally. I would rather.
I just told you what the board consists of, okay? Me and Michelle. And I said, okay, I just answered a question and asked me the same answer.
You get the accurate information, because I don't want to be accused of answering falsely like I have been other times when I've tried to guess. So I just rather I'm telling you I don't know, just ask her.
How
She'll
many
let you know.
people are on the board?
Don't know, just
You don't know?
No.
Don't you have to have board meetings?
Yes, we do have board meetings.
So can you count around the table how many people there are?
Well, our board also grows at the same time.
Well, by the way, I said,
So I just rather you just get that information somewhere
The
else.
last time you had a board meeting was when?
So on the phone, I think it's been the beginning of the year in January. Can't exactly tell the date, but
It was on the phone.
yeah. I have never been to court for no criminal charges.
Did you ever
I
hire?
understand.
Pardon me?
Go on.
Did you ever hire an attorney
I'm a brain
to represent you in any criminal defense manner?
Yes, I have. And that was the only thing I could think of in 13 is me, when I disciplined my child, and that was the only thing. So
Oh, sorry about that. I completely forgot. About that.
I don't know anything other than that. It's
Tell me
criminal.
about that one. Was that in St. Louis?
Yes.
And which child was that?
That was last year, I think, or the year before last, if I'm not 13. So,
Which child?
Destiny.
Sorry about that. A bad spirit came over you. I didn't mean to do it.
Your 18-year-old daughter.
Yes.
And was this done through Children's Protective Services?
I think so. Yeah.
And what were the allegations?
Well, that I had disciplined her because
That's crazy. That's crazy. They said a lot of these pastors, for some strange reason, they want to participate in fraud and do a lot of stuff they're not supposed to do with the money. Instead of helping people out, they use it for their own benefits, their own luxury. They said a lot of them. I said, they're not very.
she skipped class 20 times, and they felt me. My discipline measure of using a belt was abusive.
All right, so you used a belt in disciplining Destiny?
I don't know if I can speak on that. Can I speak on this? Because my lawyers told me don't.
I just told you what I
Then, not
did.
knowing the status of those proceedings.
Is it resolved? Is it all done?
I'm going to object to this.
Well, let me just ask if it's what the status is.
I don't know.
All right, I'm not asking you to say what you did. I'm just asking if the allegations were that you disciplined your daughter with a belt and caused...
Okay.
Just allegations.
You may ask, but I'm going to pose a constitutional protection on that.
What's the constitutional? I'm not asking him to say what he did or didn't do.
Anything that might lead to or otherwise might considered being...
I'm getting a little nervous now. I can't stop biting my lips. I'm getting a little nervous right now. Calm down. Hope this is
Incriminating. I think he's got a right to assert that.
I think he can tell me what the allegations are. That is not privileged, Fifth Amendment or otherwise.
I think that it is, because if he doesn't know, he's speculating, and I'm going to assert
Well, he's
the
not
privilege.
saying that.
I don't know.
I'm going to assert the privilege. It's absolute. If somebody wants to take it, I don't know. I don't know who the lawyer is. He doesn't seem to know the condition of the matter. So to avoid any...
Is this a nightmare or is it real? Unbelievable. Why didn't I just
kind of drift, and I think maybe you might be concerned about it as well.
Well, is this let me ask you, did this rise to the level of court intervention by the local court in St. Louis that does...
Don't speculate if you don't know.
I
Please don't.
know.
Wait a minute. We're not here to talk about that.
Testify for him.
Well, I don't know.
Did you go to court on it?
What court?
Any court. Did you ever go to any court about these allegations that you disciplined Destiny physically? The belt.
So with the...
Talking about court, tennis court, basketball court.
Would family court be known as?
If you know.
Yeah, family court.
So you did go to family court? Yes?
Yes.
And what was the outcome of that? Is it done? Is it pending?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
No, I don't know everything.
Is that why Destiny doesn't live with you now?
No, that's the reason why I can't stop licking my lips right now. Because I'm nervous. Why are you asking me these questions right now?
Uh,
Just a dream or the real thing?
yes.
What is it? It's crazy like that. They say a lot of pastors, you know, for some strange reason, they don't want to do the real pastorly stuff.